I get asked all the time, Dr. Gail, is makeup sex good for me?
We're bringing sexy back. We're bringing sexy back.
Let's get it started. Harder, won't you give it up?
Hello, beautiful lady. Yes, I am talking to you. It is Thursday, and you know what goes down here on Thursday. Wife Life with Dr. Gail goes down here on Thursday. So do me a huge favor. Make sure you're hitting the subscribe button and the little bell right next to it so you'll know when I go live. And so tonight I want to talk about, is makeup sex good sex? Is makeup sex good sex? And I get asked all the time, Dr. Gail, is makeup sex good for me? Is it good for my marriage? And all those questions that people ask me about makeup sex. And my answer to you is yes and no, because there's pros and cons to makeup sex, right? And so again, it is so funny when people ask me this and I say yes and no, because most of the time they're waiting for me to say yes and give them the benefits. And it is some benefits into makeup sex. So don't get me wrong. And I have engaged in makeup sex over 33 years, over the 33 years Gil and I've been married plenty of times. But again, there is some downside to makeup sex, and we're going to talk about that tonight, okay? So yes. Makeup sex feels amazing because your juices are flowing and it is passionate and it is great, and it takes your mind off the argument and all that kind of stuff. So absolutely, it is passionate, it is great, it is all of those things. But here's the downside of it. If you don't have the communication skills and you don't resolve the issue, it's just going to continue, right? Because the sex is only going to last no more than 12 to 13 minutes. I'm just being 100% honest with you. And that is if that is a long time, right? But if you don't resolve that issue, if you don't come to some kind of consensus and resolve it, it's just makeup sex, right? So yes, makeup sex can help you relax. It can calm you down. It can do all of those things, right? But when you have makeup sex, it's just a release. But you can end up feeling just empty and feeling used. Because at the end of the day, there's no intimacy, there's no love, there's no nothing, because remember, you just finished arguing, right? And so therefore you can get a release, right? You can orgasm sometimes, right? But for the most part, you might end up feeling empty and feel lonely and feel like, why did I do this? And I'm just giving you the pros and cons of makeup sex. Yes. Makeup sex can make you feel good right after an argument. It can make you feel good. It can make you feel like you're wanted. It can make you feel like you have a connection with your spouse. It can make you feel all of those things. But until you sit down and you literally figure out what was the root cause of you getting into that argument or that disagreement, again, you're going to be left feeling empty. Sometimes you feel dirty. You feel like, that starts another argument. Like, why did I do this? Or you feel like, you released in me and I didn't get a chance to, orgasm myself. It can start a whole different kind of argument, right? And I have seen it work both ways. And also, yes, it can put you in a different mood where you don't even want to discuss the argument that you were having to begin with. So that is a pro to having makeup sex. But what I want you to get out of this teaching, if nothing else, is learn how to communicate outside of the bedroom. Learn how to resolve issues outside of the bedroom. Learn to love and be intimate with each other outside of the bedroom. So if you have to engage in makeup sex, You won't be left feeling empty. You won't be left feeling like you didn't communicate your needs, your wants, and your thoughts. And you won't be left feeling like it was just an act and it was nothing behind it. There was no love, no passion, no understanding behind it. Okay? And so my prayer is that you got something out of this teaching, and that it's okay to engage in makeup sex, but it's also even better to resolve your issues outside of the bedroom. I love you to pieces. I am here every single Thursday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will see you next week.
We're bringing sexy back. We're bringing sexy back.
Let's get it started. I don't want you give it up.